Hi everyone, here's a look at your local 5 weather impact forecast. I'm Chris Kubal. We dip into Saturday morning temperatures starting a mix of teens and 20s. Those with the clear sky most pristine, and the overnight leading up to daybreak will find the coolest temperatures. Most likely that happens over the eastern half of Iowa. Currently have Des Moines slated to drop to 18 degrees to start off the day. We'll bounce back a mix of 30s to low 40s across central Iowa for Saturday afternoon. Looks awfully gray with the sky. I think these are generally going to be high and thinner variety clouds. Let's go into Sunday now, and we are going to be seeing a little bit more in the way of sunshine as we go throughout. By midday, we're already up in the 40s. I think we'll hit the upper end of the 40s and some in southwestern Iowa back into the 50s. Tonight, 18 degrees is my call with the overnight low, and we'll take you back to 41 for Saturday. That's a decent little turnaround. A little kick in the wind as we go later into the afternoon. Otherwise, pretty light as we go throughout much of the day. Here's a look at those temperatures across the region, a mix of 30s and 40s for your Saturday. Into the weekend we go, and we are going to be looking at a cool Saturday trying to set up for us. But into Sunday, we'll kick those temperatures up, and as we go into the afternoon, we'll be looking at some awfully mild marks, 40s and 50s once again. Then we surge on Monday. Look at this warmth taking over much of the state. Still some hints of some snow in northeastern Iowa, and that may limit those temperatures just a little bit, but 50s and 60s over the majority of the state. That forecast, well, it's 61 for Des Moines. That's up there with the record of 61 set back in 1976. Other communities, Mason City, Ottumwa, and Waterloo, all holding fairly well short of their records. Looks like that warmest surge of air arriving from the south and west, putting Des Moines most ideal to get in on that warmth. In the longer range, we get out towards the Wednesday, Thursday timeframe. This is where we're going to be watching for a possible sizable system somewhere in the middle of the country. However, deciphering it is still a little bit too early at this point. We do have some variances when it comes to the placement and strength of where this one wants to get going. Just too early to hone in on those nitty-gritty details. This is going to be about it for our opportunity for seeing rain and snow, but this is going to be an awfully warm scenario heading into it. So we're going to be leaning more on the rainy prospects overall at this point. Ups and downs, we do have some big sways on the daily level, and we'll hit that pinnacle at 61 on Monday. Then we'll dial things back down closer to what's seasonable for the time of year as we move through the end of next week. We'll hold it fairly steady there. A little uncertainty out in the long run whether or not we warm back up significantly or not. Either way, though, past this Wednesday and Thursday time frame we're watching, we don't have anything big time slated for central Iowa.